Okay, so we're transitioning from, because we can't get the closed guard so much, and also even if you can lock your guard around the person, you don't have to stay here, because one of the problems with the closed guard is that the problem for him is that the only thing he can do is unlock your guard. The problem for you is that you're actually kind of stuck, and unless you're quite mobile, having your legs locked behind them is actually quite restricting for you sometimes. So you don't actually have to stay there. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap our hand over and take Jaden's cuff, and we're going to take Jaden's leg cuff, and we're going to unlock our guard and come to a knee shield across here. Now, one thing that could go wrong here is Jaden, he's got a spare arm. Now he can start blocking me, and if he manages to get that free, then now he can just go around that leg, and the only thing I've got is that hook, right, see, he gets around. So we come up here and Jaden starts blocking me. Somehow, what I want to do is I'm going to switch back. Now remember I said earlier that one thing you get from the closed guard is his arms are free, as in you don't have to pay anything to get his arms, because his arms have to touch you to actually get around your guard. So his arm is almost guaranteed here. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap, and we're going to come to here. So I've still got my knee shield, I've still got my foot on his hip here. And one thing we want to do here, we don't want to just sit here like this and be static. But we don't have too many options here. So one thing that you want to do, or two things that you want to do is, one, keep this knee in his chin. If he tries to pass, it makes it difficult. Two, with your foot on his hip, take him off balance. So from here, you can take him off balance and omoplata. But maybe Jaden, we get to here and he gets this arm free. And so what he's going to do now is he's going to do an underpass and try and, he can't come around that side because I've got my foot here and I've got this here, but he can start passing this way. So what I'm going to do, as soon as he comes under, right, I'm going to make this leg very heavy. So put some power into it. So I'm going to lift my hip slightly off the ground and keep my leg pretty straight. So it makes it a little bit difficult, and it also makes some space between me and Jaden. Okay. So here, and I don't need too much space, but what I do need is I need to take his hand, take the grip again, and my foot is going to make use of that space by coming in and putting my foot on his stomach. Then I'm going to let go of this arm and I'm going to grab his collar, and I'm going to perform a sit-up here effectively. I'm holding this up, and in fact probably I can even move his arm this way. I'm going to perform a little bit of a sit-up, and my shin is going to push my foot across his stomach, keeping a grip here and here. What we're doing is effectively an Americana on his arm. So if you have a look at the shape of Jaden's arm, when it's happening, it's like that, and I'm bending his arm back. And the way I'm doing it is I'm using my knee as the fulcrum, so his elbow's bent, other hand on his foot, and this hand, not that this one really matters too much, to be honest. I like it because it helps me sit up a bit. Okay, here